Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trevor Lawrence again with the first time homebuyer workshop we're putting on. And I'm meeting today with Kevin Roller with Leader One Financial. And he's going to go over just kind of what we're going to be showing the next week over just short videos of content related to getting a loan and just the whole process. So, Kevin, can you kind of break down what the viewers can expect this week and what they need to stay tuned for?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to cover a few things. First of all, we're going to look at the pre-approval process, why you need to be pre-approved and what that entails. Secondly, we're going to go into really rent versus own and really how powerful it is to own a property versus renting and the benefits. Then we'll look at the different types of loans that you may qualify for, whether it's FHA, conventional, USDA. There's so many different products out there for first-time home buyers, and what the difference down payments are. Some of them are 0, some of them are 3.5, some of them are 3. So, and then we're going to look at a specific product called the 2, which is really a rehabilitation loan. It helps people buy a home that maybe isn't perfect. Maybe it needs a new kitchen. Maybe it needs the basement finished. And it'll give you the finances to finish that home the way it needs to be done. And then last but not least, I'll look to you to tell me kind of what your experience has been with customers that come to you. And I think you kind of have this thing that's really neat called the 10 Commandments.
The 10 Commandments of getting a loan. Things not to do when you're getting a loan.
Yeah.
So, I'll go over that later on Friday, but starting off and kicking off part 1 of this, Kevin, why, and I know from my end why we need a pre-approval before we can even put in an offer, but from your end, why does it make them empowered to have that pre-approval before they shop?
That's a really good question. And a lot of people ask that, what's the pre-approval mean? And really, there's a couple really important reasons to get a pre-approval. One is to make sure you actually qualify. I mean, there's no point in going out and looking at a house if you don't actually qualify for the house. Second reason really is so that you know what the payment is. There's a lot of things that go into a payment. You've got your principal and interest portion of the payment. You've got your taxes and your insurance, your escrow. You may have private mortgage insurance, you may have homeowner association dues, and all of that together, you need to know what that payment is so that you kind of know what price range to go out and look for, because there can be a big difference between one house and another. And thirdly, the most important reason is so that you can be empowered. I mean, it's empowering to have a pre-approval letter. That means you have the right to make an offer on a house. Without that pre-approval letter, you don't have the right to make an offer.
Well, and from the real estate side, we can't submit a contract without a pre-approval, and so it just gives them the confidence as the sellers, knowing that they have a bona fide, legitimate offer. And so I appreciate it, Kevin.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And we'll kind of go over the other parts of this week, but you guys stay tuned. If you have any questions, or if you kind of were like, hey, I don't want to wait for the videos, reach out to either of us. I'll tag Kevin to this post and to this video. As well as myself. Feel free to direct message, comment, whatever. Feel free to reach out. We're here to help. Thanks, guys.